Plurality, Chapter 3, Possibilities. Death was all I saw, the universe burning and the vacuum collapsing, suns just fizzling out and reality and matter itself decaying. I needed to escape this nightmare, yet I was left alone floating in pure nothing. It was cold, so very cold. I woke up in a fright, very warm and sweaty. I'd been having that exact nightmare for the past few months, ever since that signal had been discovered. I looked at my calendar and today was the big day, August 11th, the day where I was going to head to the moon to see where the signal was coming from. My right wrist and Kai came online. "Hello, John. Ready for the trip?" I wasn't, at all, and he knew that. He was asking out of respect. "No, actually, but at least I'll have you as company." Over the past few months after having Kai linked to my brain, I'd grown rather attached to him, and there was some that said that AI would be the death of us all. Ha! I could sense that bond that grew between us, and I was no longer a pure human, nor was he just another AI. I'd become the singularity humanity had predicted long ago. I then hopped into a piping shower and brushed my teeth and did all the fun stuff, like shaving. I had been told to pack light as this would be a pure reconnaissance mission, observe and report directly back to NASA. I got my Doc Martens on and went into work. It was only essential personnel that prepped my flight towards the heavens. I was ready to get away from Jack for a bit. I walked in and was immediately greeted by Jack. "All set and ready, Johnny?" I nodded back to Jack and he gave me a pat on the back. The ship I was using was just developed and was purely solar. Kai had helped develop it, and the sunlight was funneled into a fusion reactor, and in a bit of science that was beyond my understanding. I was hooked into my seat and the safety checks were all done by the team and Kai. "All good on my end, Joan. T-minus 1 minute to lunch." I was just humming a song that my mother and I used to sing when I was a kid. I knew that she was gone, yet that song made me feel close to her. She was my biggest supporter growing up, and that song in later years I used to protection him. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. I felt the engine start to fire, and suddenly the G-force went from nothing to everything. I briefly passed out, yet Kai stayed vigilant and online. I was only out for 5 minutes, yet I was already 100 miles above Florida. The moon was shining bright in a deep black void of empty space. I was to perform gravity assists around the moon. "Okay, Kai, get ready to fire the rotor rockets to start the assist." The rotor rockets fired, and then I saw something as we sped around the bright side of the moon. It was a single light of pure white blinding light. "Shit, Kai, stop the assist." We couldn't stop the assist. We were interlocked with the moon's gravity. "John, the controls aren't responding. We will have impact in 1 minute." I wasn't ready to die. Not like this.